Disclaimer, copyrights enforced. The following is based on true events, facts, fiction, second-party observations, nonsense, hearsay, bullshit. You be the judge. One thing we guarantee is 100% pure entertainment. All names, places, persons, and things, etc. have been changed for privacy issues. This show is R-rated, may contain obscene language, nudity, not for persons under 18. Please listen responsibly. I'm ready, bros. I'm ready. Welcome, Blowhard Talker. Julian's with
Producer Pat is
Producer
here.
Pat.
Week two.
Week two. Again, did you hear the ding ding?
It's sort of lame.
That's off my buddy's bicycle.
That's true. We have to sort of improvise today. We're off campus, so to speak.
Yeah, we're in the bunker.
We're in the party bunker.
And we left the bell is in the fucking the studio. So we used let me hear this shit again. Ding,
Okay,
ding.
that was better. That was okay.
Yeah, so listeners, we're high tech today.
That's right. We're making it happen.
So what's going on, Patrick?
I can't complain. Beautiful day out there. Sun is shining.
Yeah, nice day. It was fucking muggy on Tuesday.
No, it's actually a perfect temperature out there right now.
Yeah. I guess we gotta date this episode too.
We have to. That's right. After
The
last
day is
week.
Thursday, May 27.
Yes, and the update is, of course.
And the update, the real reason that we're doing this is because those fucking Leafs are busting up the Habs. Like after game one, I was so fucking like pumped up. I was pretty bombed.
Yeah.
I was yelling. I lost my voice a little bit.
It's a good game. It was exciting.
Sure, Carey Price was the man.
Yeah,
But I was here at the bunker watching it, and
Yeah.
I was yelling. And then by the end of the game, my voice was like I was at a concert.
Yeah, rightfully so.
And then the shit hit the fucking fan with the Leafs.
Well, it's not Carey Price too. He's been playing very well. He's actually been doing his job.
He's sick. He's playing sick.
It's unfortunately they're not putting the puck in the net,
That's the big
which
thing.
is very important.
Yeah, and the Leafs they're playing well. But you know what? I guess my prediction, people, is going to be wrong. But you never know. But I think we're over. We're done.
It's tough at this point to make.
Did you read that girl who replied to the Instagram? I go, Montreal, blah, 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 in 7. She goes, you must be smoking good meth. I go, what the fuck? I wrote funny, LOL.
Because actually, in the end, it was not so very good math.
Yeah, I guess not.
It was garbage. It was stepped on.
But I don't know why the fuck she would say it was meth. Like, you were smoking good meth. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, does meth make you sort of like bold in your predictions? I thought it just you get a lot of housework done.
I don't know. I thought it was like watching Breaking Bad, staring out the window.
Yeah,
Fucking,
you take apart your coffee maker and like clean all the parts of it.
yeah, that's right. Fucking sit on your computer all night. Tuk, tuk, tuk. Anyway, so we did the Hab thing. Okay, guys, I guess we're wrong. Fuck it. Moving on.
Yeah, it's the playoffs.
But you know what? Wait till the other side plays them, like Colorado and those teams.
Well, yeah, when they get down south, man, it's going to be a whole different story.
Big time.
And also, go Jets, go, because we don't like the Oilers as well.
Oh, but you're from Calgary.
Yeah, so I hate the Oilers.
Oh, is that the way it goes?
Yes, you're
You don't just jump on the bandwagon?
never.
Oh, so the Calgary people hate the Edmonton people?
It's a serious, actual, true
How
rivalry.
far is the drive from Calgary to Edmonton?
It's 3 hours straight, exactly.
Drive.
Yeah, it's a straight, flat highway, 3 hours.
And what is the difference? And which is above? Like better, like Calgary's below or
Well,
Edmonton's?
Calgary is south, but Edmonton is where the legislature is, like that's where the seat of government is.
Oh.
But Calgary is the business. That's where all the money is. That's where all the
Offices
oil
and all
companies
that.
are based out of Calgary.
But they work up north in Edmonton.
No, well, the oil sands are north of Edmonton. Fort McMurray is about
Okay,
another
yeah,
3
yeah.
hours. But Edmonton is sort of the seat of government, whereas Calgary is the seat of like the economy. And there's a rivalry there. And the weather is better in Calgary. We get the Chinooks, etc.
That's right. Where is that the Fairmont property in Calgary? Jasper Lake. Is that what it's called?
No, Jasper is sort of west and north. It's like Jasper is closer to Edmonton.
So yeah, so if I was going to Jasper, I'd go to Edmonton.
Well, you would be closer to Edmonton, but again, it's west.
Okay. I don't get it, but I'm not a geography major.
Yeah, again, like, so if you're going towards the mountains, like the mountains are west of both Calgary and Edmonton.
And those are the Colorado mountains,
the
Rockies,
the Rocky Mountains.
and they go from all that way to up there.
Down, yeah, and they're amazing. Again, if like you come out here and people are like, I went skiing on the weekend. I'm like, you did not go skiing.
So the Rockies start where? Like where do people assume they start? Colorado or Calgary? They end in Calgary?
No, they keep going up through like BC and Alberta, almost like as a range. Again, now my geography is a little bit foggy, but pretty much right up to the top of the provinces. Like again, it just turns into mountain wilderness.
So when they go to Whistler to Vancouver, what's those mountains called?
That's still part of the Rockies, but Whistler is very close to Vancouver. So that's the westernmost part of the Rocky Mountains. So the Rockies kind of come up out of the ocean where the kind of plates crash into each other. And then there's a big mountain range that basically divides Alberta, like Western Canada, like the prairies and
Gotcha.
the coast.
See listeners, man, we got Pat fucking here, man. You're better than Reimer. You have this fucking intelligence that's like an encyclopedia.
Don't say I'm better.
What did you
than
call
Reimer.
it? What did you call it? The plates?
Well, the tectonic plates.
The tectonic plates. Yes, I heard about that.
Yeah, there's
100 years BC. Yeah, there was more land mass.
Well, and we're overdue for an incredible earthquake because they're just pushing up against each other for.
Yes, the tectonic plates.
Yes, that's.
Listeners, tectonic plates. Like it.
Fun.
All right.
Like geophysics.
Let's talk a little bit about, I was thinking, because I noticed a couple of hot girls. I was even telling my buddy, Johnny, I go, that broad's the best one I've seen so far. He goes, what do you mean? Summer outfit?
Yeah.
She was wearing this little top, boobs were out. I'm like, she's the hottest one so far.
Yes.
You think COVID's going to make the girls look hotter? Do you think they exercised more or they let themselves go a little bit? I personally got a little bit lazy on that format, to be honest. You obviously look like you still try.
I stayed in shape, but I always try and stay in shape. That's like, it doesn't take a sort of a mass hysteria. But I do think that because I'm seeing it now, I go down to the lake by my place for coffee in the morning.
Yes.
And there's a lot of girls out there, and they're working hard.
Showing it off.
I do believe that we are going to see a lot
of hard bodies.
Hard, beautiful bodies, and the fashion is getting looser and looser.
Skimpier. You gotta
Which is fine by me, yeah.
So you're already saying by the lake, yeah, you know what? It was 30 degrees last week. I'm sure there was a pretty good fashion show down there.
Yeah, and they're all out there exercising in the mornings because there's no gyms or anything. So now that the weather's got good, they're coming.
Are they exercising in thongs?
I wish, no. But the pants are tight, like they're
wearing those
tight.
little booty shirts. I ever go to the gym and those girls are wearing these fucking little outfits, these tops, and their boobs. It's like, why are you doing that? And then why is the guy staring at me? Well, why are you dressed like that?
Yeah, feel free to. I don't mind. Again.
But there's a rule of time.
Yes. Again, yeah, that's true.
Like you can't. Like I've gone to the gym before and I've looked. There's a hot girl. You glance. There's a 2-second, 3-second rule.
Yes.
You sit there and start staring like a perv. The girl's gonna be like, "Hey, man, relax. I'm here to show it, but you don't have to overdo it with the fucking eyeballs beaming through me."
No, you just don't want to be one of those guys that sort of posts himself up on the treadmill at the lowest walking speed, just stays there for 4 hours with a boner.
You know, man, I'm gonna tell you this is a fucked up story. I don't even know if I said this to you before. I went to the gym one time at Planet Fitness. It was 6 o'clock in the morning. Place had 4 people in it. They had 50 treadmills, so I grabbed a treadmill. Doesn't this fucking guy, older guy, kind of overweight, whatever, doesn't matter, come right beside my fucking treadmill and starts doing the treadmill. And I'm looking at him, like the side of my eyes going, there's 40 fucking empty treadmills. Why did he choose to come beside me? And why? Do I don't look friendly? I don't look like you want to talk to me. Yeah, it's 6 in the morning.
But also I'm not one of those guys that wants to have a conversation while I'm working out. It's like I'm there for.
Well, do you think he was looking for a friend? Because I'm not the guy at 6 in the morning to come beside me on a treadmill and try to fucking talk to me. Anyways, I stopped and I moved and I left.
No, I don't understand that type of person.
If it was a girl, that'd be even worse because that's like you're purposely going right beside her. But I'm a guy and you're coming right beside me. And look at me, man. At 6 in the morning, you don't want to come and ride a treadmill beside me, man.
Well, yeah, but also it's
like I have a fucking.
Hey, what are you up to? So what do you do?
Yeah, you don't do that, right? I don't do that. I just want to look straight ahead. I look at the fucking sport, the TV, the highlights, whatever, my music. And this guy just right beside me. And then I looked at him and I go, this guy's not leaving. I go, you know what? I go, I better leave before I look at him and say, go fuck this, say something stupid.
Yeah. You like being on the bus and there's all the seats are available and someone sits right next to you.
That's exactly the thing. Yes. Why?
Yeah. again, like you're choosing. Are you looking for a friend?
That's what it is. Yeah,
I don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
No, I hate that too. Again, I don't even like because there's a very nice gym, outdoor gym, by the lake, by my house, down by the Legion there in the tennis club, and I hate going when I go. If I run down there to work out and there's a lot of people there, I'll just leave because I prefer to be by myself.
Well, if there's a few people, it's okay, but
Yeah, if you can, but
when
if
it's too packed, I don't like it either.
no, and yeah, I don't want to be waiting, and I also don't want to be inconveniencing other people.
Yeah,
I'm not too-
that's why I like to go off times. Like I figure at 6, 7 in the morning, there's really people aren't there, right?
Yeah, it's the best time to do it.
Yeah, but this guy decided to join me on the treadmill, and I'm just looking at him going, man, like, look at me, man. You know I'm not the friendly guy.
No, it would have been funny. You just missed the opportunity to make the best friend you would have ever had in your entire
Yeah,
life.
I missed to meet
Sad
Dougie Cole. Whatever. Anyways, okay, let's take a little break on that note on the fucking window. So if you ever, hey, listeners, you ever see me at the gym on the treadmill? Five away, please.
Yeah, social distance.
Social distance. All right. Ding, ding.
Yo, I'm Jared, Blowhard Talk Hard's biggest fan, and I just wanted to tell all you fine folks to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. Find us on all social media outlets at Blowhard Pod. Thanks, y'all.
Welcome back, listeners. Blowhard Talk Hard here with Julian and his co-host,
Producer Pat in the house.
Producer Pat. You're doing a good job, buddy. You educated the people today.
I appreciate it. I've got a rhymer. I guess he's in either Maui or Hamilton. I don't know.
I don't know where the fuck he is. Maui? Hawaii?
Yeah, he's
Or Hamilton?
yeah, one or two.
Ah, okay. It's like, that's pretty, yeah. I'll guess he's in Hamilton. How about that?
That's right.
Fucking Maui.
Shows up with a wicked tan next week.
Where's Julian today? I don't know. He's either in Toronto or he's in South Africa, fucking on the beach somewhere.
I would love to be in Maui right now. I haven't been to a beach for a while.
Fuck, don't talk about beaches, man.
That's true.
Like
Soon enough.
Soon enough, yeah. I'm sure everybody's thinking the same thing that you just said.
Well, they're opening the U.S. border on June 22nd. And
Are they really?
So
Is
like,
that confirmed?
Yeah, June 22nd. The entire U.S.
By that time, yeah, we're all going to be vaccinated and everything's going to be good.
But
the
even-
world's going back to fucking reality by
think
September.
Yeah.
Also, they are opening the border.
The
eh?
U.S. border on America is saying the border is fully open as of June.
And what are we saying?
Who gives a fuck? I don't know because they're dumb. But I didn't. So I don't know.
I like fucking Trudeau. He doesn't know. Yeah, anyways, you know what? Fuck you, forget
Yeah,
about it.
there's no use getting into it because
No,
we'll just
no.
depress ourselves.
You know, let's talk a little bit about this industry thing here. The industry girls, because I had a few funny stories that happened, like I was hearing this week. What do you think, like, as a guy, if you go to visit a girl, like an industry girl, like you made an appointment, how would you get ready to go? Since I know you're not like
personally?
married. Yeah, because you're not. I know that you don't really like because you have a girlfriend. You're not really. But let's pretend you did. How would you get ready to
If
go?
I was going to an appointment,
Yeah.
I would treat it like I was going on a date.
100
Personally,
exactly.
I know, like the technical thing is like you shower when you get there, but I would actually probably shower even before I left. I would groom myself.
Agreed 100% so
I'd
far.
definitely brush my teeth.
Well, you should do that anyways.
Yeah, but
Yes, yes,
besides the
yes.
fact that I brush my teeth and floss in the morning, I would brush my teeth like a little mouthwash.
So if your appointment was at 4 o'clock, again
Shave.
at 3 o'clock, you would get like you'd start doing another ritual.
I would be treating it like I'd be going on a date. I think I would be kind of excited, you know.
Okay.
I'd know at least that there was going to be some action on this date, so I'd even
100%.
be more excited.
Yes.
I'd wash my balls.
100%.
I don't know if I'd get a full waxing, but
Well, let me give you the thing. See, me personally, if you were to do that, like a date, I would even double shower in a matter of speaking. Like, you hit your body, lather it up good the way you do, and then rinse, and then do it again. Because I want to go there and be the best I can be so she does not get, oh man, this guy's gross.
no, you don't want to repulse them. You want to actually have because you want to maximize your time,
Your
right?
service quality, yeah, because the girl looks at that.
Yeah, exactly. Like there are like.
So how does a guy, to interrupt you,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, no,
how does
no.
a guy go with dirty fingernails and expects to touch her? Or he goes like his nails aren't even trimmed and he's like, like you could cut her like a cat. Or like you said, his teeth are fucking, like he didn't brush his teeth. Like,
Yeah.
and then he complains that he's not getting good service or she's not into it.
Well, yeah, like she's phoning it in. Well, like again, you give what you get, like, or you get what you give is also the other thing. It's like, again, it go back to I remember when we were speaking with Effie.
Effie White, yes.
Like, and like her
She's
whole thing was like
independent now,
she would give, like, the whole idea that I want to, like, doing that deep makeout session on the coming in, like,
Yeah.
she's setting the whole tone, but that's a two-way street. So
1,000,000%.
If you come in and say, like, I respect you as a person enough to have taken the time to not come in with halitosis
Yeah.
and brown teeth
Yeah.
and fucking,
Dirty fingernails,
and
body odor.
magma all over
Yeah,
like the tip
yeah,
of my
yeah,
dick,
Yeah.
then you're opening yourself up to much more of an awesome experience. But that's in all of life too. Like, if you show up to a party or to a dinner at a friend's house, and again, I just watched that Seinfeld, and George wants to bring a bottle of fucking Pepsi, and they want to bring a bottle of wine, and they're like, we can't show up to dinner with a bottle of Pepsi because we're adults.
That's right. That's right.
And he wants to get some ring
No,
gigs.
but going the opposite way, like if these guys go and the girl has, say, an odor of herself, right away they freak. They'll write it on the review boards, whatever. But they don't look at it their way. You know what I mean? Like, I'll give you a disgusting example. They were doing missionary. So she was on top.
Okay.
So he's on the bed.
Yeah.
So she's right, whatever. So then he wants to switch positions to doggy.
Okay.
So she turns around, puts her face like towards where he was lying, and all she smelled was shit on the sheet, because I guess his ass was. And I'm like, why are you telling me this is not? I only told you. Remember the rules? She goes, what? Yeah, I know. The rules are. I only want to hear sexy stories, not a story that smells. And I'm like, really? She goes, yeah. I go, didn't he shower? But sometimes these guys go into the washroom, and it's like they pretend they're showering. They make the water like hit their arm or something because they're afraid of water.
Or like, yeah, like that's.
But the story when she said that, I'm like, really? Like, she turned around, put her like doggy, and all she smelled was his shit from his ass.
Yeah, so
like,
either maybe she was riding him so hard that he accidentally pooped himself, which may be a credit to her technique, but
No, this isn't a joke. It was like, it was kind of fucking nasty. But anyways.
No, yeah. Let's be like, well, yeah, when I go home and I wake up in the morning, my bed doesn't smell
There's
like
no
crap.
reason for that. Yeah.
So anyway, people out there, just take the extra, it's 10 minutes of your life.
Long time ago, I think I might have even said this before. The guy tells me on the phone or something, I forget. This is a long time ago. And he goes, I wear a suit every day, buddy. And I looked at him, I didn't look at him on the phone. I go, so does that mean your ass doesn't smell because you wear a suit?
I recall you saying that.
And he looked at and he fucking went crazy. He goes, what? I'm like, I don't care if you wear a suit. You can still, your ass, if you don't wash your balls, they still smell.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but anyways, that was pretty.
Again, because one of my pet peeves, and it's my mom is always kind of a thing, is bad breath.
For sure.
And like halitosis, it is a thing, but it's also then if you have chronic halitosis, it might be your diet, but like it's not hard to brush your teeth.
Yeah, and there's mouthwash and there's this, but they refuse. I don't know.
Some people are, and like there's nothing worse than talking to someone with bad breath. And again,
oof, that's terrible.
It's because it affects the social like interaction, and that's a very important part of whether you're like having, a client escort relationship or just you and I, like
having a business meeting, talking, and I'm listening to you, and your breath is so bad I'm gagging.
Yeah, like imagine if I'm trying to have this conversation with you and you're stinking my face off.
Imagine that. Yeah.
We're trying to make it natural, and I'm sort of like,
That's fucking,
I got to get the hell out of here.
I don't know. It's crazy. But anyway. That was the story. But it was pretty funny. But so. In reality, though, but this is going off, not really off topic, because this guy was asking me, in Montreal, the French girls are way hotter than the girls in Toronto. And I go, well, I guess you could say they have hot girls, but so does Toronto, right?
There's a lot of attractive women in this town.
There is, because I think we have a lot of multicultural, exotic, but in Montreal, I looked at a few girls' Twitter. There's some seriously good-looking girls in agencies out there that work in the industry. Now, I'm not going to say that their girls are better than Toronto girls, but these guys all seem to think so. What do you think on that?
Okay. Before I moved to Toronto, I lived in Montreal for 6 years. Having been there a couple times before, because I was in a rock band, we tour always across the country. Quebec girls they're very attractive, but they're also very liberal, and they're very friendly. Like Toronto girls can be very cold, no matter how maybe it's the big city. And again, I might be generalizing, and
They're
come at
very
me
cold in what way?
well, they're not like they have hard shells to crack. Like you just like they're not technically maybe sort of friendly. I don't know.
I don't know
I'm
about
trying to
that,
couch my
man.
answer.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying though, my
So-
experience with the women of Quebec,
Personal, yeah.
they are very liberated in terms of their way of like their sexuality and like
I've heard this before. I want to agree because it's kind of, maybe you're right, maybe that's our experience, but maybe the guy who was telling me is the way it is. They have like these girls, but a lot of girls from Montreal do come to Toronto to work just because they, change it up. But Toronto's got some seriously hot looking girls.
Oh,
like, come on.
There's beautiful girls all over. I mean, like there's girls in like Saskatoon that are like that are fucking banging.
Yeah, that's why I kind of like, if you were to say like, okay, let's pretend there was like an actual vote. Like if you asked 100 guys, what would they say, you think?
I think if you have had any experience with being like visiting Quebec,
Yeah.
anyone across Canada, I think you would say the Quebec girls there's something about them, and I don't know if it's the old school sort of European.
The accent, the little...
And just this sort of, they're very...
Oh, maybe you figure that they're like from like their different culture because they speak French.
Well, and they have this sort of old school, like there's a guy when I talked to one time, this French guy, is like there's a lot of opportunity because the people of Quebec, they work to live, they don't live to work. They like to...
Not Montreal, Quebec.
In Montreal too, but like that. So the idea is like they want to live life. Like when you go to the park on a Saturday afternoon, on a beautiful summer day, like Parc La Fontaine in Montreal, it is packed all day with people drinking wine, doing like, it makes Trinity Bellwoods look like a piece of crap.
Well,
like
Trinity Bellwoods is a piece of crap.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's just this sort of idea. They go out. They were closing streets to festivals, like before. Like
Okay.
they don't give a shit, and like that comes over into their sort of
How
their
about this?
sexuality.
How about this? How about this? How about we say, listeners, let's do a poll on Twitter. So I'm going to do a poll on Twitter.
Yes.
But just the listeners, maybe just email, DM us, let us know what you think. Just again, I'm not going to sit here and say Toronto girls are not hot because that's totally not cool.
And I am not going to say that either.
But like, let's see what the listeners say. Out of like, just say who do you think, and that we'll leave it at that.
But I love Quebecois women.
Well, I like Latinas. I like going to Venezuela and
true.
They're to me, they're my favorites. Like,
Yeah.
But again, there's beautiful Latinas in Toronto.
and California girls.
Fuck, how can you go wrong? You can't
Yeah,
really go
David
wrong
Lee
with
Roth
anyone.
told us how great they were.
Yeah. David Lee Roth, Van Halen. I like Sammy Hagar anyways. Anyways.
There you go.
But you know
never
what?
would've called
Actually,
that.
that's kind of you know what? That was kind of a bad thing to say at that guy to even bring it up. French it's like saying, what do you prefer, Heineken or Corona?
No,
Same shit, man. The beer's a beer. They're hot, they're hot.
I think, no, beautiful women. I just think there's something in sort of the personality and sort of the culture of the Quebecois women that makes it like they're very strong and assertive in their sort of sexuality. And if you're like, they are, and also can be quite aggressive, and which is sort of fun as a man to have like just pretty girls coming on to you if you're not really like, because most places that doesn't really happen unless you're like, George Clooney or something like that.
Yes, of course.
But if you're just a schmo at the bar and all of a sudden you have some girl come up and
So
basically proposition you,
all us schmoes should move to Montreal then.
at least visit.
Well, I've been there many times for the
Yeah,
Habs.
it's the
but
best.
anyways, all right. Let's end this off by saying, Montreal, do we have a chance?
It's going to have to be the miracle of 2021,
I'm
unfortunately.
a Hab fan. It's over. Fuck it. Anyways, listeners, have a good week. Enjoy. Be safe. Pat, as always, you're a pleasure.
Yeah, it was
Educate
nice.
us.
Everybody take it easy.
Julian, and
Producer Pat,
we are out.
take it easy.
Have a good one.